It's been a royal minute since Akeem came to Queens to find his queen. But what about the rest of the hilarious cast of Coming to America? Get ready to travel back to Zamunda as we check in with your favorite characters. Then and now. We'll spill the tea on their real names, current ages, and see how much they've transformed since the film's release. Are they still rocking their 80s style? Did Semmi finally get that high five? Let's find out. Number 1. Eddie Murphy as Prince Akeem. Life for Akeem was a 5-star buffet of luxury, a symphony of yes sirs, and an endless parade of eager servants. But lately, a different kind of hunger gnawed at him, a yearning for something more meaningful than instant gratification. Sure, love bubbled over in his heart, but true selflessness, that was a foreign language in the land of Akeem's pampered upbringing. Now, with a twinkle of rebellion in his eye and a newfound determination, Akeem embarks on a hilarious and heartwarming journey. This prince is trading his golden spoon for a calloused hand, one adventure at a time. A comedic powerhouse, Eddie Murphy rose to stardom on Saturday Night Live, quickly becoming a Hollywood icon. Fresh off the success of Beverly Hills Cop 2, he charmed audiences in Coming to America, launching a string of successful franchises like The Nutty Professor and Dr. Dolittle. While his comedic timing is undeniable, Murphy's talents extend beyond humor. He earned critical acclaim for his dramatic role in Dreamgirls, his only Oscar nomination to date, solidified his comedic legacy with the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, and even returned triumphantly to SNL in 2019, winning an Emmy for his guest appearance. In 2021, he reprised his beloved role as Prince Akeem, along with some other hilarious characters, in Coming to America. Prince Akeem was played by Eddie Murphy when he was 25 years old, and now he is 63 years old. Number 2. Paul Bates as Oha Coming to America wouldn't be the same without Oha, the king's unsung hero. While not a central character like King Jaffe or Prince Akeem, Oha's presence was undeniable. He served as the king's right-hand man, ensuring the smooth operation of the royal household. Calm and collected, his serious expression rarely wavered. Though a minor character, Oha contributed significantly to the film's success, reminding us that even the most dedicated figures can shine brightly from the sidelines. While not a household name, character actor Paul Bates carved out a respectable career in Hollywood. Though best known for playing Oha, the royal servant in Eddie Murphy's 1988 comedy Coming to America, Bates possessed a filmography spanning over 50 credits. His journey began in 1983 with a role alongside a then-unknown Sarah Jessica Parker in Somewhere Tomorrow. Throughout the 1980s, Bates steadily accumulated small parts in films like Exterminator 2 and Midsummer Night's Dream. He even landed a spot in Woody Allen's acclaimed Hannah and Her Sisters, and shared the screen with John Cusack in Hot Pursuit. However, it was Oha's high-pitched song at Akeem's wedding in Coming to America that cemented Bates's association with the film. The role, though brief, resonated with audiences and became a memorable scene. Despite not achieving breakout stardom, Bates continued working consistently for the next 3 decades. His resume boasts appearances in notable films like True Romance, The Preacher's Wife, and 8 Mile. In 2019, news of a Coming to America sequel, Coming Second America, thrilled fans. Oha was played by Paul Bates when she was 30 years old, and now he is 66 years old. Number 3. Garcelle Beauvais as Rose Bearer. Not all heroes wear capes. In Zamunda, some wear flowing gowns and carry baskets of roses. Rose, the royal rose bearer, embodies the elegance and grace of the court. Her role, steeped in tradition, is more than just sprinkling flower petals. Each blossom scattered symbolizes the beauty and purity of love, a silent blessing upon the royal family. From Haitian beauty queen to Hollywood mainstay, Garcelle Beauvais has captivated audiences for decades. Beauvais began her career in Florida where she transitioned from modeling, including early appearances on Miami Vice, to acting. Landing a lucrative gig with Ford Models in New York, her sights were set on the big screen. The ambitious actress relocated to Los Angeles and landed roles on shows like Models, Inc. and The Jamie Foxx Show, the latter propelling her to national recognition. Beauvais seamlessly juggled television with film appearances in Wild Wild West and Double Take. Her career reached new heights when she joined the critically acclaimed police drama NYPD Blue for several seasons. Other noteworthy roles included a turn alongside Forest Whitaker in the drama feature American Gun, prior to her regular cast role on the legal comedy drama series Franklin and Bash. Beauty, brains, tenacity, and talent all made for a winning combination for Beauvais, an actress as versatile as she was vivacious. Rose Bearer was played by Garcelle Beauvais when she was 22 years old, and now she is 57 years old. Number 4. Victoria Dillard as Bather Dillard, born in New York City, started her performing journey at the tender age of 5 with the Dance Theater of Harlem. She honed her craft there until she turned 18, gracing productions like Porgy and Bess at the Metropolitan Opera. Later, she hit the road, touring in A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, alongside Mickey Rooney. Her breakout TV role came as Janelle Cooper in the ABC sitcom Spin City, where she held her ground for 4 seasons before bidding farewell in 2000. Dillard's television repertoire extends across hits like Star Trek: The Next Generation, Seinfeld, Rock, L.A. Law, Chicago Hope, Martin, Moesha, Family Law, and the Law and Order franchise. On the big screen, you might recognize her from films such as Coming to America, Deep Cover, The Glass Shield, Internal Affairs, Out of Sync with LL Cool J, and Ricochet with Denzel Washington. Her final film appearance was as Betty Shabazz in the 2001 movie Ali. And yes, she made a memorable splash in the November 1988 Playboy issue thanks to her brief topless scene in the beginning of Coming to America. Bather was played by Victoria Dillard when she was 19 years old, and now she is 54 years old. Number 5. Shari Headley as Lisa McDowell. Stunningly beautiful, with a heart as kind as her smile, she could have any man at her feet. But unlike her sister chasing the next fling or her money-hungry dad, Lisa craves something deeper. Material things don't impress her. She longs for a partner who listens, respects her, and treats her as an equal. She assures Akeem, even if she doesn't know he's a prince, that riches don't matter. A genuine connection is all she desires. Sensible and drama-averse, Lisa prefers to steer clear of messy situations. But the arrival of a charming stranger, who happens to be a prince in disguise, is about to throw her carefully planned life into deliciously sweet chaos. Shari Headley's path to Hollywood stardom took an unexpected turn. Though pre-med bound, a modeling contest win with Ford launched her into the world of fashion. A small role on The Cosby Show sparked her acting interest, leading to her breakout role as Lisa McDowell opposite Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. Headley thrived in television throughout the 90s, showcasing her versatility from westerns like Walker, Texas Ranger to music videos with Will Smith and Blackstreet. She garnered critical acclaim for her role as Juanita Barnes on the short-lived drama 413 Hope Saint. Since the early 2000s, Headley has become a familiar face in daytime soap operas, including All My Children and Guiding Light. Phyllis Thorne was played by Thelma Hopkins when she was 24 years old, and now she is 59 years old. Number 6. James Earl Jones as King Jaffe Joffer. Don't underestimate the Queen. Sure, King Jaffe may wear the crown, but Queen Aoleon rules the castle. The king blustering, the Queen coolly shutting him down with a sassy, "Put a sock in it?" That's Aoleon in a nutshell. Powerful, witty, and a force to be reckoned with. While her screen time might be limited, her impact on the film is undeniable. While her screen time might be limited, her impact on the film is undeniable. She's the voice of reason amidst the royal chaos, the one who pushes Akeem to chase his love, Lisa, and reminds Jaffe who wears the pants, or, well, the luxurious robe, in the relationship. Queen Aoleon is a woman ahead of her time, a portrayal of female strength and wit that resonates even today. A legend before coming to America, James Earl Jones brought his regal presence to the role of King Jaffe. Already an Oscar nominee for his 1971 performance in The Great White Hope, Jones received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Academy in 2012. Beyond his royal turn, Jones remains iconic for his voice work. He reprised his legendary role as Darth Vader in Rogue One, Star Wars Rebels, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and returned to the role of Mufasa in the 2019 live-action remake of The Lion King. He even graced the sequel, Coming to of America. King Jaffe Joffer was played by James Earl Jones when he was 57 years old, and now he is 93 years old. Number 7. Arsenio Hall as Hemi Prince Akeem may have been the regal lead, but the true scene stealer was his sidekick, Semmi. Always at Akeem's side, well, most of the time, Semmi brought the laughs with his unpredictable antics. New York City was a sensory overload for this pampered palace dweller, and let's just say the culture clash was epic. From lying to Patrice about being royalty to defying Akeem's orders in hilariously misguided ways, Semmi was a walking, talking punchline. He was the perfect foil to Akeem's seriousness, injecting humor and chaos into their unlikely friendship. Arsenio Hall's scene-stealing performance as Prince Akeem's assistant Semmi in Coming to America wasn't just a comedic highlight, it was a career launcher. The next year, Hall found himself hosting his own hugely successful nighttime variety show, The Arsenio Hall Show, which ran for 6 seasons and garnered 2 Primetime Emmy Awards. Hall has continued to entertain audiences in the years since. While he's explored acting opportunities, he's also found success portraying himself, with appearances in projects like the 2017 Netflix film Sandy Wexler and a return to various roles in Coming to America. Hemi was played by Arsenio Hall when he was 32 years old, and now he is 68 years old. Number 8. Madge Sinclair as Queen Aoleon. What makes a good queen? In Coming to America, it's not just about wearing a tiara and smiling politely. It's about defying expectations, standing up to a king-sized ego, and paving the way for a happy ending. The queen is the reason Lisa and Akeem end up together. She encouraged her son to chase after the woman he loves and boldly told King Jaffe to put a sock in it. Her role might be small, but it's incredibly powerful, showcasing a female character who doesn't just blindly follow her king. This portrayal was ahead of its time, highlighting the strength and influence of a true queen. Madge Sinclair, born Madge Dorita Walters on April 28th in Kingston, Jamaica, began her journey as a teacher before transitioning to an actress. Married young and the mother of 2 sons, she made a bold move in 1968, leaving her boys with their father and relocating to New York City to pursue her acting dreams. Despite being diagnosed with leukemia in 1982, shortly after joining the cast of Trapper John, M.D., Sinclair continued to work, defying doctors' expectations for several years. Her resilience and dedication to her craft were evident until the end. Years later, Sinclair played Geordi LaForge's mother, captain of the USS Hera in Star Trek, The Next Generation's Interface. Her final acting role was in an episode of the sitcom Dream On, which first aired 1 month before her death. Sinclair was married to Royston Sinclair, a Jamaican police officer from 1956 until 1969, and had 2 sons with him. Kai Owens was played by MC Lyte when she was 50 years old. Sadly, Madge Sinclair passed away at the age of 57 on December 20th, 1995, in Los Angeles, California, after a 13-year battle with leukemia. Number 9. John Amos as Cleo McDowell. Cleo McDowell, the head of the McDowell household, is a self-made man fiercely dedicated to his family's success. A demanding taskmaster, he seeks the best for his daughters, Lisa and Patrice. Initially favoring wealthy Darryl as a potential son-in-law, Cleo's approval hinges on social status. However, when Lisa falls for Akeem, Cleo's priorities shift. While initially skeptical of Akeem, particularly compared to Darryl's wealth, Cleo's delight upon discovering Akeem's royal background reveals a pragmatic side. He ultimately desires security and a good life for Lisa. John Amos, Lisa's protective father in Coming to America, was already a television veteran by then. He had enjoyed an illustrious career throughout the 70s on shows like Maude, Roots, Good Times, and The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Amos's impressive resume extends beyond Coming to America. He has continued acting consistently with notable appearances on The West Wing and the 2012 film Medea's Witness Protection. He even reprised his role as Cleo for the sequel Coming to America, and even revisited his Good Times roots in the 2019 ABC special live in front of a studio audience. All in the Family and Good Times. In 2021, Amos starred in Because of Charlie, as the patriarch of an estranged stepfamily riding out the hurricane that tore through Florida in 2004. Cleo McDowell was played by John Amos when he was 49 years old, and now he is 84 years old. Number 10. Samuel L. Jackson as Holdup Man. The Holdup Man in the film Coming to America is portrayed by Samuel L. Jackson. His character is an armed robber who attempts a heist at McDowell's, a fast food restaurant. When confronted by Prince Akeem, the Holdup Man uses strong language and threatens violence, but Akeem remains composed and warns him to put down his weapon. The scene showcases Akeem's calm demeanor and contrasts it with the Holdup Man's aggression. Samuel L. Jackson's performance adds intensity to this memorable moment in the movie. Samuel L. Jackson has seemingly been everywhere in the film industry, with an IMDb page boasting triple-digit credits. One of his early standout roles was as the criminal who holds up the restaurant in Coming to America, and he hasn't looked back since. The actor continued his relationship with Tarantino as well, appearing in the director's Django Unchained and The Hateful Eight. Jackson's standing as an action star continued deep into his career as well, playing John Shaft in both Shaft and the sequel Shaft, and teaming with Ryan Reynolds for The Hitman's Bodyguard and The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Jackson's career took off with his Oscar-nominated performance in Pulp Fiction, and he's become a household name, especially for his portrayal of Nick Fury in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. His prolific body of work earned him an honorary Academy Award in 2022, cementing his legacy in Hollywood. Holdup Man was played by Samuel L. Jackson when he was 40 years old, and now he is 75 years old. Number 11. Cuba Gooding Jr. as Boy Getting Haircut. Cuba Gooding Jr. is an energetic performer whose career has seen both remarkable highs and unfortunate lows. He started out as a backup break dancer for Lionel Richie at the 1984 Olympic Games and soon transitioned to acting, with early appearances in film and television. His subtle portrayal of a bright youth on a dangerous path in Boys in the Hood, 1991, showcased his talent and earned him serious consideration in Hollywood. Despite this promising start, Gooding struggled to capitalize on his success, appearing in forgettable films like Lightning Jack and Outbreak. However, he struck gold with his Oscar-winning performance as an arrogant football star in Jerry Maguire, 1996. Unfortunately, he again failed to maintain the momentum, opting for roles in comedies like Snow Dogs, Boat Trip, and Daddy Day Camp. Despite the setbacks, Gooding received critical praise for his roles in As Good as It Gets, 1998, Radio, 2003, and American Crime Story, 2016-present. While his career has been uneven, Gooding continues to work towards fulfilling the early promise he showed in his breakout roles. Boy Getting Haircut was played by Cuba Gooding Jr., when he was 20 years old, and now he is 56 years old. Number 12. Calvin Lockhart as Colonel Izzy. Calvin Lockhart, a talented actor from the Bahamas, had a diverse and dynamic career in film, television, and theater. After a brief stint studying engineering at New York's Cooper Union, he followed his passion for acting and eventually found his way to Broadway. Seeking greater opportunities for black actors, Lockhart moved to Europe, making his film debut in the 1961 Italian comedy Venere Creola. He settled in England, where he starred in several films throughout the decade, including the 1968 dramatic thriller A Dandy in Aspic and the musical comedy Joanna, which featured an interracial romance. The 1970s marked an even busier period for Lockhart, beginning with prominent roles in the inner-city drama Halls of Anger and the Ossie Davis-directed cop action comedy Cotton Comes to Harlem. Lockhart delved deeper into the blaxploitation genre, particularly in films directed by Sidney Poitier, with whom he shared a similarly suave and handsome profile. These films included the crime comedy Uptown Saturday Night, featuring an all-star cast including Bill Cosby, Richard Pryor, and Harry Belafonte, and Let's Do It Again, which featured Cosby, Jimmy Walker, and Poitier himself. In his later career, Lockhart transitioned to more mainstream roles, including an 8-episode run on the primetime soap Dynasty. He also appeared as Colonel Izzy in Eddie Murphy's 1988 comedy Coming to America. Lockhart's career showcased his versatility and ability to navigate a wide range of genres and characters, making him a notable figure in the entertainment industry. Colonel Izzy was played by Calvin Lockhart when he was 54 years old. Sadly, Lockhart passed away from a stroke at the age of 72. Number 13. Vanessa Bell Calloway as Imani Izzy. Bell Calloway began her acting career on the ABC daytime soap opera All My Children in 1985. After relocating to Los Angeles in 1986, she started appearing in episodes of prime-time shows such as The Colbys, Falcon Crest, 227, China Beach, A Different World, and L.A. Law. She made her film debut in Number 1 with a Bullet, 1987, before playing Eddie Murphy's character's arranged wife in the 1988 comedy Coming to America. In 1990, she co-starred with Joe Morton in the ABC drama series Equal Justice. Throughout the 1990s, she had numerous supporting roles in films, including What's Love Got to Do with It, 1993, opposite Angela Bassett, The Inkwell, 1994, and Crimson Tide, 1995, as the wife of Denzel Washington's character. She also voiced a leading role in the 1992 dystopian animated film Baby's Kids. Calloway held several leading and supporting roles in made-for-television movies. In 1995, she co-starred with James Earl Jones and Joe Morton in the short-lived CBS primetime soap opera Under One Roof, the first drama series featuring African-American lead characters. For her role in the series, Calloway was nominated for an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series. She also had leading roles in the short-lived NBC sitcom Rhythm and Blues, 1992-93, and starred alongside Larry Hagman as his girlfriend in the CBS drama Orleans, 1997. In 2018, she appeared in the Christian drama film Unbroken, Path to Redemption, and the crime thriller Dragged Across Concrete. In 2019, she portrayed abolitionist Harriet Tubman's mother in the biographical drama film Harriet. She reprised her role as Imani Izzy in the 2021 sequel, Coming to America. The following year, she was cast in the BET Plus crime drama series, The Black Hamptons. In 2023, Bell Calloway made her directorial debut with the drama film Black Girl Erupted for BET Her. Imani Izzy was played by Vanessa Bell Calloway when she was 31 years old, and now she is 67 years old. Number 14. Eriq LaSalle as Darryl Jenks LaSalle, one of 4 siblings, was born and raised in Hartford, Connecticut, by his mother, Ada Haynes. He graduated from Weaver High School and the Artists Collective, Inc. in Hartford. He attended the Juilliard School's drama division for 2 years as part of Group 13, 1980-1984, then transferred to New York University's Tisch School of the Arts, where he earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from the Graduate Acting Program in 1984. Upon graduating from NYU, LaSalle was cast in Joseph Papp's Shakespeare in the Park production of Henry Theffe. Shortly after, he secured steady acting roles on Broadway, off-Broadway, and in several daytime TV dramas, including One Life to Live, where he portrayed the reporter Mike Rivers. In 1988, LaSalle co-starred as the slick Darryl Jenks in the Eddie Murphy film Coming to America. In 1994, the medical drama ER premiered on NBC, featuring LaSalle as Dr. Peter Benton. He played this role until the 8th season, returning for 3 episodes in the show's 15th and final season. This included an uncredited appearance as himself in the opening of Heal Thyself to announce the death of the show's creator, Michael Crichton. He also returned to direct an episode in season 15. In 2015, LaSalle made a television comeback with a role in the 3rd season of Under the Dome, after directing an episode in the 2nd season. He also directed an episode in the 3rd season. Additionally, he both acted in and directed episodes of CSI: Cyber. LaSalle appeared in other series such as The Night Shift and Madam Secretary. In 2016, he directed the episode Wingman for the Fox series Lucifer and Black and Blue for TNT's Murder in the First. He co-starred as Will Munson in the 2017 superhero film Logan. LaSalle also directed and produced numerous episodes of Chicago PD across its many seasons. Darryl Jenks was played by Eriq LaSalle when he was 26 years old, and now he is 61 years old. Number 15. Louie Anderson as Maurice Louie made his film debut alongside Dabney Coleman in the movie Cloak and Dagger, playing taxi driver number 2, a notably small role with one line, released on July 13, 1984. On November 20, 1984, Anderson made his network debut as a comedian on The Tonight Show. In late 1985, Anderson was cast as Lou Appleton alongside Bronson Pinchot in the pilot episode of Perfect Strangers for ABC, then known as The Greenhorn. When the show was picked up, Anderson was replaced by Mark Lynn Baker in the role of Appleton, whose first name was changed from Lou to Larry, because the producers felt the chemistry between Anderson and Pinchot was not quite right. The show ran for 8 seasons on ABC. Anderson also had a small role in the singing telegram scene in Ferris Bueller's Day Off and appeared in a comedy special on Showtime. Anderson played a part in John Landis's film Coming to America, starring Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall, a role he reprised in the 2021 sequel. Murphy insisted on Anderson's involvement in Coming to America after producers wanted a white actor in the otherwise African-American cast, calling Anderson the funniest white guy around. Anderson also starred in the 1988 camp comedy The Wrong Guys, based on a story by John Hughes. On July 23, 2017, Anderson competed in an episode of Celebrity Family Feud, hosted by Steve Harvey, where his opponent was singer-actress Christina Milian. This made him one of the few individuals to have both hosted and competed on the same game show, marking his first appearance on any version of Family Feud since he left as host in 2002. Anderson was a regular panelist on the TV game show Funny You Should Ask from September 2017 until the show went on hiatus in 2020. Maurice was played by Louie Anderson when he was 35 years old. Sadly, Louie Anderson passed away of complications from the cancer at the age of 68. Number 16. Frankie Faison as Landlord. In 1988, he appeared alongside Eddie Murphy and James Earl Jones in Coming to America as a landlord and secured a minor role in Spike Lee's 1989 film Do the Right Thing. Faison also appeared in the 1996 film The Rich Man's Wife as Detective Ron Lewis and played Detective Peretti in the 1999 remake of The Thomas Crown Affair. Faison is notable for being the most frequent actor to appear in adaptations of Thomas Harris's Hannibal books, Besides Manhunter, he also portrays Lecter's jailer Barney in The Silence of the Lambs, the sequel Hannibal, and the prequel Red Dragon. During the 1990-1991 season, he starred in the Fox sitcom True Colors with Stephanie Faracy and Nancy Walker about an interracial couple. He was replaced by Cleavon Little for the show's second season. In 1991, Faison again appeared alongside Hopkins in the film Free Jack, which also starred Mick Jagger and Emilio Estevez. In 1998, he was a regular on the science fiction TV show Prey. In 1992, he played the patriarch Bailey in Cheryl West's play Before It Hits Home. He appeared in episodes of Blue Bloods, starring Tom Selleck as an assistant police commissioner. His main film role during this period was as Harlan in the movie Adam. He also guest-starred in a third-season episode of Lie to Me. Faison played the role of Sugar Bates, a prize-fighter turned tavern keeper on the Cinemax series Banshee. He appeared as Henry Pop Hunter in the Netflix series Luke Cage and had a supporting role in the 2016 Amazon Studios special An American Girl Story. Melody, 1963, Love Has to Win. In 2017, Faison appeared in the music video for Holding On by the War on Drugs, from their fourth album, A Deeper Understanding. Landlord was played by Frankie Faison when he was 39 years old, and now he is 75 years old. All right, everyone, that's a wrap on the Coming to America crew. This movie's a timeless gem, no question. Feeling a royal rumble of nostalgia this weekend? We hear you. Hit the comments below and let us know if you're planning a viewing party in your palace. And while you're at it, drop a line about which 90s comedy icons you'd love to see us investigate next. Maybe the Party People crew or the crew from In Living Color? The choice is yours. Until next time, peace out.